Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your baby Antoinette. So if this is your first time here, I am Antoinette, a Sierra Leonean YouTuber. Thank you so much for stopping by, and now that you're here, please hit that red subscribe button and be a part of this wonderful YouTube family. And if you're the oldie and goodie, you know how we do it. Thank you so much for keeping a watchful eye on this baby. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay, so today's topic is a topic that is going to shake tables. Okay, it's going to shake tables. I already know that because before filming this, before sitting down here, I discussed it with some people and I've been hearing their replies and stuff. But hey, we've got to think differently, okay? And if you're watching this video, if you're one of my subscribers, it's not by force that we think alike. So please don't be angry with me, okay? It's just okay. It's human for me to have my own opinion on matters. Even twins don't think alike. So if you disagree with this particular topic, it's totally fine. We are not quarreling. We are not fighting. It's okay. At the end of the day, just please hit the like button, okay? And if this is your first time here and you happen to just bump into this video, but then you disagree, like you totally disagree, it's okay. The only thing I'll say is your disagreement should not stop you from hitting that red subscribe button by no means. Hit that red subscribe button and be a part of this family. You're definitely going to see other topics that you'd like, okay? So thank you. Let's get into this topic, rape. Now, before we talk about what actually should be done to rapists, let me just give you these few hints, okay? According to research, women that are raped are likely to commit suicide. Okay, that means they just feel worthless at the end of the day. They feel like their own is just done. Everything is done for them to the point that they likely commit suicide. And some of them, they might not even do it like physically kill themselves, but just the pressure, the stigma, the trauma and all of that, you know, cause their death. Okay, if you ask me, I would say out of my own human nature, the point that I hate wickedness, I hate evil acts. I'll just tell you sharp, kill a rapist. Just kill the rapist and forget it. If you ask me, that is what I'm going to say. However, I would like to say, instead of killing them, the reason that I'm not going to recommend killing is just simple. Just because of my Christian mind, my Christian thoughts, my Christian background, because I don't want to take a life that I didn't create. Simple. It's not because I'm feeling sympathetic. It's just because I don't want to go, you know, to the point of taking something I didn't create, period. But they should be given life imprisonment. It's not the normal life imprisonment that they are given, because here we have 15 years to life imprisonment for rape. However, some people just go into those prisons and then spend 2 years and they are out. They are in the communities again. Why? Government pardon, presidential pardon. That is total nonsense that I cannot understand. If someone commits rape, they should not be among the list, the deserving list for government pardon or presidential pardon. I don't know how you call it. When you say they are going for life imprisonment, it should be life imprisonment. Nothing should change it. That is a deadly something. That is a big crime. You shouldn't give someone like that life imprisonment and then after 2 years they come back to the community. When they are back in the community, they are going to cause so much harm than good. The girls are going to see them and get traumatized. You know, they are just going to mock the girls, and then other people are going to just say, okay, it's just 1 or 2 years and I'll be back, I'll be out again, so I can just rape anybody. You understand? So for me, when you say life imprisonment, it should be life imprisonment, period. Now you might want to say, but because of human rights, we shouldn't do that. I want you to know that your right stops where another person's right begins. So if you're so wicked to stop someone from living freely in the community, then you don't deserve to be given rights of freedom. If you're so wicked to look at a 7-month-old baby, to look at a 1-year-old baby and rape that and penetrate that child, then you are not human enough to be given human rights. You are not supposed to be given a second chance to live within humans. You are just to be confined. You are fit in the prison. You are fit. To me, that in itself is death. That in itself is death sentence. Just keep them there. Just keep them there. We don't want them in our society. Now, when you're looking at human rights, they deserve to be given freedom and stuff. Think about the survivors, what you guys call the victim. What are the effects of rape on the survivor? They are traumatized. Some of them get unwanted pregnancies. They drop out of school. Some of them die. The effects of rape, some of them die. They get STIs. Some of them are totally physically destroyed. In the future, they won't have kids of their own. All of those things happen to rape victims. What about the society or their family members? Wasted resources. Sometimes these girls are brilliant girls that these guys just tamper with. So what if this family member has been pouring money on this girl and then one bastard just deflowered that girl, impregnate her, and her education is just pushed backward? And then you want that same guy to just show face again in the community. How do you think that family is going to feel? They have wasted their resources on that girl. The development of that community is just going to be reversed, because think about it. If that girl was given the opportunity to be educated, she might have done something so good for the community. She might have empowered a whole lot of other girls, but then you just cut short her education. Everything just cut short like that. And you want that same man, the one you call a man, because for me, rapists are not human beings. You want that same person to come again in the community. As in, what do you want them to come and do? Why do you want them in the society to mingle with level-headed humans? Like I said, I would have loved to say openly, oh, they deserve death, because really that is what they deserve. But because we don't want to go against God in trying to do things our own way, So that is the only reason. It's not like I will be scared to watch a rapist being killed. And most especially those that rape kids, months-old babies. That is terrifying. To me, they are not supposed to live, to be honest. But because we don't want to kill, because we don't want to be seen as, oh, we have committed another sin by trying to correct someone of a particular sin, that is the only reason that would make me say, okay, let's not kill them, but let's give them life imprisonment. Life imprisonment that means every word of it, not the type that we see in Africa. We don't want any presidential pardon for rapists. Let them, in fact, they can even stay in prison and change and give their lives to Christ and do whatever it is they want to do in prison. But they are not supposed to come out again, because when they come out, they are going to cause more harm than good. The girls are not going to function well. The survivors, the victims, they are not going to function well once they know Mr. A did this to me and he is around. He might do it at any time. And research has proven that people that have committed rape once are likely to do it twice, are likely to do it, they just continue. So if you let that man out of jail, you free that man, he's just going to rape other girls, he's just going to rape other women. Is that really what you want? Just because you are fighting for human rights, so you allow someone to just go ahead and violate the rights of others because you are protecting him. And if you allow that man to be freed, other people are just going to continue doing the mess, and it's not going to stop. So the circle just continues. And then for me, the life imprisonment, if we just let it hold water, let it happen as it is supposed to be, then that in itself is death, because you're just going to cut them short from everything that is happening in the world. Just confine them, because that is where they belong. They are wild animals, so they are not supposed to live amidst humans. So if you just cut them off, just lock them up, that in itself is death. And that is what they deserve, because this thing is alarming. Rape is alarming, and we don't want it to continue, because it might happen to anyone. It might happen to anyone. And so if we have these people in our midst, let's join forces to uproot them. Let's join forces to just get them out, just remove the animals from the humans. That is basically my point. And so let's give them the death of imprisonment, life imprisonment without presidential pardon. We are tired of all this fake presidential pardon, because their family members are the ones that they are going to release after all, without considering the extent of their crimes. So let's shut them up. Let's kill them with life imprisonment, because the effects of rape are so grave that you don't want this thing to continue. It's just difficult. So my point is, we should kill rapists. Okay, we should kill rapists, and by killing them is by sentencing them to life imprisonment without any form of pardon. They should just be there, stay there, and be given meals that are not fit for humans, because that is what they deserve. So this is all I had to say. I know I might think of other things, and as you're watching, things are playing in your mind. So that is why we have the comment section. Go down there and drop your beautiful comments. I want to just read them and learn. Let's connect, let's interact in the comment section. I look forward to reading each and every comment and replying as well. Thank you so much for watching. And if this is your first time here, please, let's make it a date. Valentine is almost here. Hit that red subscribe button. That is why that button is red. Don't leave without subscribing. Don't leave without subscribing. Valentine is coming, and the red button down there is a link to love. Just press it and you'll see me. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Until my next video, bye.